Hey everyone, it's ScotRail 96 here. Welcome to another Train Sim World 4 live stream. Hope you're doing well out there and have had a good start to a new week. For today's live stream, we're taking a look at the latest release from Dovetail Games, another Loco add-on, and that is the BR Class 380 electric multiple unit, in ScotRail colours. And we're going to take it for a spin on the recently upgraded Glasgow Cathcart Circle Line. One of my favourite routes in the game because it may be a small. What's going on here? Oh, I swear it said Long Island Railroad for a second. But yeah, it's one of my favourite routes. A very small, compact, but very busy little route, and I quite like it. So yeah, let's take this multiple unit for a spin. We're going to do empty start. No, let's do a clockwise service around the circle, going from Glasgow Central to Glasgow Central. So let's go. Hey Clawsaw, nice to see you. Hope you're well. Yeah, unfortunately, the route crashed, so unfortunately I can't do Long Island Railroad. It seems in any way, shape, or form. I've given up streaming with the Long Island Railroad commuter. The route just keeps the game just crashes every time I stream on Long Island Railroad commuter. I have no idea why. Maybe it just doesn't like US routes. I don't know. Right, drivers clockwise. Passenger service from Glasgow Central to Glasgow Central. Alright, and we're in the pitch black. Alright, we can make do. So right, let's set this unit up for departure. Master key is on. Reversers into forward. Put the brakes on. That might be a wise thing to do. Exterior lights, we'll set it to nighttime. And we'll unlock the doors. Go into the computer here. Train management system. What am I trying to find? Lighting. Interior lighting. And it all seems tickety-boo, so that's good. So there's a few things you can do with this. You can couple or uncouple the doors, so you can check which doors are open and which ones are not. Manual, I don't know if you can do that. No, I don't think you can. We'll go back. Voltage currents, so you've got the stats there of the line voltage. What's currently happening? Obviously nothing's happening at the moment as we are at a standstill. You've got driving and braking. The brake system. So the pneumatic brakes are currently applied. Obviously the parking brake is not. I've turned the parking brake off. Back again and again. And we'll just go back to top. There we go. Journey. What's that all about? Driver, press cancel. Press C. I don't think I will. I don't want to make a mess of it. Oh God. Oh no. Cancel. What else have we got? Main components, auxiliary converter. 1 and 2's got a tick. So there's the pantograph and the VCB. That's good. What else? Maintenance mode, wash mode, authorization key. Okay. Interesting. We can copy and paste. Huh. Information. That doesn't work. Change language. Well, that would be fun if you could do that. Contrast. We got it in a nice blue there. Well, that's quite nice. And the brightness as well. You can up the brightness and or make it darker or switch on automatic. Okay. We won't need that for the moment, so we'll take that away. This doesn't work. GSMR radio does work, so that's something. You've got your door controls for the right sanding button as well. That doesn't work. Contact signaler. Door? What's the door? What's door there for? That's the CCTV, I think. Maybe for the exterior and interior. Obviously they don't work. Surprise, surprise. What's back here? Air conditioning. Battery on or off. The lamp test. Saloon lighting. Oh yeah, might be a wise thing to do. Cab lighting. Release doors on the left. Happy days. Where's the safety system controls? That's what I want to know. Is it here? Nope. It's here. Okay. So fire alarm is normal. DSD isolation. Vigilance we'll have on. TPWS. What a horrible looping sound. Alright, let's have a look at the exterior. This is Glasgow Central, obviously much busier, even by my standards it's busy. Especially at this time of night. Which one's mine? This one, isn't it? On the left, yeah. Did I turn the marker lights off? That's not my train. This must be my train. Yeah, Glasgow Central. So yeah, this is the Class 380 multiple unit. It comes in two variants. The 380-0, which has a free car train, and the 380-1 is a 4-car train. It's pretty sharp, that logo there. Your ticket to zero carbon travel. Lock the doors. The saloon lighting isn't on. I thought I turned it on earlier. Oh, you got the PIS displays on the exterior, so that's good. Let me just check the saloon lighting. I swear I turned it on earlier. Let me just check a minute. Lighting, interior. Oh, it's not on. Okay. How do you turn it on then? Is it touchscreen? Oh God. That's air conditioning. Oh God. How do you turn it on then? Is it these buttons here? Ah, here we go. Lighting on. There we go. And I think that's all I need to do, right? Yeah, I think so. Right. Right, we are running very, very late, so we better get going. So let's rock and roll. Yep, now the interior lights are on. That's good. Excuse me, passengers. Just need to see this a second. Doesn't sound too bad. Horn could be a bit better though. Hey Commando, nice to see you. Hope you're well. Claus all got back from Scotland last night. Oh, very nice. Did you have a good time in Scotland? Oh my goodness me, is it much darker than I expected it to be? Don't think I'll do a service at the dark. That's no bloody good, is it, for a stream? Have you ever tried the formation editor? No, I haven't. No, I don't think I have. No, have I tried it? I don't think. No, I haven't. No, I haven't tried it. The Sussex train spotter. Hey, how are you? Nice to see you. Hope you're well. Just taking a first glimpse at the Class 380. I wasn't originally meant to take a look at it. I was meant to take a look at it next weekend, but unfortunately the Long Island Railroad decided to take a dump and screw the game up. So unfortunately, we cannot do the Long Island Railroad. So I decided to do the 380 instead. Right, let's. Few short runs around the circle. Okay. Storm circle. Let's hope this one's a bit better. This is an anti-clockwise service. Let's hope it's not in the inky blackness of night. Thankfully, this loco add-on is a bit cheaper than the 218. It's not massively cheap, but it's a tiny bit cheaper. Which is something. 9:14. That's a bit better. 9:14 in the AM. Put the brakes on. Not markers. Daylight. Let's put on the safety systems once again. This 380 also comes with Dovetail's suspension physics or whatever. I mean, I've been banging on about suspension updates for months at this point. And I think they were originally meant to bring it to the game in springtime, but that didn't happen. And they've been trialing it on some loco add-ons, like the 218 recently that's been released. The Blackpool branches. Pacer, as well as this. I suppose they're just waiting or trying to implement it across the board on every single train and coach and truck and wagon and whatever you could think of. Make sure it's all appropriate and not like a bouncy castle. Let's put on lighting, interior. Right, it is on this time. Okay. I imagine the back button for salute lighting is to turn it off. That might be why. But yeah, it is significantly busy at Glasgow Central now than it was before. The 380 does come with a new timetable, which incorporates 385, as well as the original. The 314. Unusually, there's a few problems with its textures. From a distance, it's all blurry. When you get up close, it's nice and clear. Yeah, so that's a bit annoying. It's not as weathered as I'd like it to be. I mean, there's a bit of weathering down here. You know, I do like that. And I know, you know, the brands, you know, ScotRail and company, you know, want to have their trains looking squeaky clean and resplendent, you know. Just wish it was a little bit more grubbier. But, you know, certainly as far as a model is concerned, it is top class, there's no doubt about it. I mean, Dovetail always do a good job with the models. Well, not always. Most of the time. Do a decent job on the modelling of locomotives and multiple units. Ooh, we got 2 sets connected together. Now that is fun. Ooh. I didn't realise there's an 8-coach train. Wow. I'm going to have some fun when we Glasgow Central. I'm going to try and uncouple them and see if... It's quite a unique way of coupling. Look at that. That looks so much better than before. Water texture looks good. And the city itself, it's not too bad. I know it's majority of it is the same, you know, building assets and stuff from UK routes in the past, but you know, the new lighting and cloud tech, it just looks so much more cleaner and brighter. Yeah, but the new timetable, no doubt, is a big improvement. Make me no question about that. I think the 380 alone adds like 200 services. I don't know the actual statistics of the of, you know, how many services it does on this particular journey, you know, going around the circle or anything like that. Let me just see if I can get it up a minute on the website, if I can find it. That is so yeah, the 380 does 40 services, you know, Newton services. That's via both sides of the Cathcart Circle. 22 services of the, you know, going round the Cathcart Circle. That's both clockwise and anti-clockwise. 8 Neilston services. And that's the 380-0 variants. The 380-1 has 78 Neilston services, 8 Newton services, and 7 you know, Circle Line, Cathcart Circle services, primarily anti-clockwise. And there's also like I think like 20 or 30 odd services of, you know, shunting in and out of the depot out of Shields. But yeah, as far as Glasgow Cathcart Circle, you know, getting a big free upgrade. So that's the upgrades to the lighting, fog, clouds, updated scenery, landscape and foliage apparently, updated track and signage visuals, updated Glasgow Central as far as lighting, scenery, passenger information screens and passenger spawn locations. All the stations have been updated apparently with new lighting and passenger spawn locations. Added new lighting to the bridges around Glasgow. Added new scenery for the following areas: disused Netherton Goods, Dunbrick Station, Smithy Lie sidings, Shields Depot, and the Class 314 gets some new lighting, rain effects, and the GSMR radio. It's not too bad. Pretty good. Here we are approaching the first station stop, which is Pollock Shields West. Sussex Train Spotter, hey, how are you? I'm thinking of getting the 380. It looks really nice. It is a nice looking model, there's no doubt about it. And the new timetable is very much a welcome boost. I mean, it's got quite a few rail tour services as well. There's a really nice variety of them. Whereas before, I think it was like just 1 or 2. This time you've got the likes of... have I not turned the wipers on? I thought I did. Where is the wiper button? That's right in front of me, you bugger. Slow. Interval. That's what I want. Let's have that. It's a bit better. But yeah, as far as rail tours go, if you have all the BR Blue Light stuff and West Somerset Railway package, I think you get like, I don't know, I would say maybe close to 10 rail tour services off the top of my head. I don't know, but there's a lot of variety you can do with the rail tour services. You can run practically every British Rail diesel locomotive that you can think of. and that's currently available in the game, from your 31s to even the Class 52 from Great Western Express, which is a nice surprise, to your 37s and 20s, so that's pretty cool. There is no Steam Rail Tour services. There is the Flying Scotsman, but that is AI only, I'm afraid. Ooh, come on, brake. There we go. Annoyingly, this unit does have the incredibly irritating rain sounds in the cab. But here we are at Pollock Shields West. Let's go. So the next station stop is Maxwell Park. One thing I will say which is a bit disappointing is that the 380 isn't substituted onto the ScotRail Express route, even as AI. It's a bit disappointing that it's not present. Maybe it's due to the time period or something like that, but I thought it would have been included on that timetable. Never mind. So this is Maxwell Park. God, the loading procedures are very, very quick.
This is a safety announcement. It is not permitted to cycle, skateboard, or
The AIS boards work on the new timetable, that's good. Got the passengers with the umbrellas. Yeah, it's alright, the scenery don't look too shabby. It's okay. It's just difficult to know what elements of the scenery has been changed. Because I haven't played this route in such a long time, and secondly, Dovetail doesn't go, really in depth, and and tell you, even in the forums where the updates are posted, as to what elements of scenery have been changed, like what parts of the route have been changed scenery, what has been touched up. Is it the textures on the ground? Is it the trees? Is it the fields? Is it the buildings? Is it a street even? I don't know. I wish Dovetail would say. Maybe they do on their previous streams, but I don't have the time to watch an hour and a half stream, I'm afraid. The next stop is Shawlands. It'll be interesting when Skyhook release their Class 158 in ScotRail colours. I'd like to see what that adds to not only the Cathcart Circle, but the Fife Circle as well. Let me just check if the stopping boards for the 380 are still present. It is indeed. So that's a 6-car stop sign. If we are an 8-car train, where do you stop then? Can't we just be on the bridge? That's too far. You know, as far as I'm I like some elements of the lighting. Some of it is still not very good. It's a little bit too bright for my liking. I mean, it's typical British weather. I mean, you know, the sun's trying to come through the clouds and it's raining, so they haven't got the weather wrong as far as I'm concerned. Just the lighting and some elements of the weather system is not entirely squeaky clean. But, you know, this piece of this road don't look too shabby. I will admit that. Come on, I'm surprised they're still developing Trade Sim World. Yeah, I am as well, but if it makes the money, they'll keep on making it, won't they? Right, let's go. Come on, train. It's interesting that the screens go off every time you or turn themselves off when you start moving. That's obviously like the CCTV cameras. Oops. There's a very annoying clicking sound I'm hearing in the cab. It's like a switch is being pressed. I'm not sure. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear in my headset. It feels... It sounds annoying. I don't know what it is. It sounds like a switch or something that's just constantly being turned. Very bizarre. Sussex Transporter looks really good. Can't wait to finally get it. Yeah, it does. It is a good-looking unit. There's no doubt about that. Hey, Ben Davis. Nice to see you. Hope you're well. Ben Davis, Blackpool is my number one route, but with the new train, this is my number one route. The Blackpool route has gone down to number 2. Fair enough. But I've seen the... yeah, we'll see what that new Just Trains route is all about. But it's obviously going to be a British Rail Blue 1980s theme route, which is what I'm a big fan of. It's probably going to be diesel, or maybe a bit of both, diesel or electric. But yeah, looking forward to it. We'll wait and see. The next station stop is Langside. It doesn't sound too bad when it takes off at full throttle. Not too shabby at all. Right, how far are we going to go? Is that the stop marker? Yes, it is. . Oh, heard a little squeak from the brakes there. Yeah, we... Oh, oh God. I've opened the doors on the wrong... No, I haven't even opened the doors at all. That's confusing me. The doors didn't open, but the game registered me as having the doors open. Oh. I didn't even open the doors. Well, maybe I did. I don't know. I'm confused now. I've just made a right mess. I said earlier I'm driving. I'm operating an eight car train, but I'm driving a 6-car train. Jesus Christ. Right, let's go to Cathcart, which is just over half a mile away. When I stop at Cathcart this time, I won't open the doors. I'll see if the game decides to think that I've automatically or I've already done the passenger boarding, even though I haven't even opened the doors yet. I thought I opened the doors on the wrong side at first, but no. So that was a bit of a strange one. Maybe I don't have to open the doors. I'm not sure. Right, so we're just coming up to Cathcart now. This is the line that goes down to Newton, I think. Yeah, and that's Neilston over there. He says rather unconfidently. Isle of Wight transport. I'll have a look in a second. Hang on, just got to stop. So I've overstepped the mark by a little bit. Right, the doors are not unlocking on the right hand side. I'm not sure why I unlocked the doors. What's gone wrong? Doors on the left are closed. Is it the rear unit maybe? Is the... Oh, it's the rear. The rear have their doors open. Okay. So why doesn't the front have its doors open then? That's a tad confusing. So the rear unit has its doors opening and closing, but the front unit doesn't for some reason. I don't know how to fix that, if that is even a bug, or I don't know. I don't know. Is it a problem with the doors interlocking or something? I honestly don't know. I'm not sure. I'll have a sip of tea a second. Anyway, what did Isle of Wight Transport say? Hope you're well, by the way, Isle of Wight Transport. Your thoughts on the class fee? Are you thinking of buying it tomorrow? No, it isn't too bad. It's not too bad. It adds obviously a lot to the Cathcart circle. I mean, it adds a whole new timetable, so and the route is much more busier. It's a good looking model. There's no question about it. Wish there was a bit more weathering on it, really. I mean, if you see these things in real life on the Cathcart circle, you know, these things are grubby as hell. I haven't tried the animated coupling feature yet, or uncoupling. But yeah, just a bit confused with the doors on the front unit not opening for some reason. Maybe it's an issue with the door interlocking, or maybe I haven't maybe implemented a correct setting on the train management system. But yeah, do I recommend it? Well, if you like the Glasgow Cathcart Circle, then I'd say yes. Maybe at a discount. I always say get things at a discount. Okay, it is a solid addition to the Glasgow Cathcart Circle. It feels good to operate. Sounds are okay. They're not fantastic, but they are just okay for me. The lighting is a bit here and there with the interior. I don't think it's well baked as its predecessor, the 314. But it is a good unit. There's no question about it. And obviously, you've got two variants as well: a three car train and a 4-car train. So visually, there's some variation on the timetable. As far as train spotting virtually is concerned, maybe at Glasgow Central and all that. The timetable is, like I said, a big improvement. So yeah, do I recommend it? Yes, I do recommend it. If you get it at a discount, I think yeah, you're in for a good treat, that's for sure. Out of 10, at the moment, I'd probably would give it I'd say a 7. I don't think it's Dovetail's best multiple unit they've made. If it had a bit more weathering on it and maybe fixed a little bit of the lighting in the cab, then I think it'll get a little bit more of a higher mark from me. Right, now the front doors are opening. Okay. But it's telling me to unlock the doors. But I've already unlocked the doors. What more do you want me to do? Yeah, I think it's a bit of an issue there with the game maybe misunderstanding doors being unlocked when they are locked and doors being locked when they should be unlocked. And then just the game not registering the doors being unlocked at all. It doesn't affect the gameplay massively, but it's just a bit confusing. So I don't know why the doors decided to open that time. I mean, I haven't even touched the TMS screen, unless it's just fully automated, the multiple unit knows, I don't know, how many doors to open and how many doors not to open at this particular station. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe Dovetail could say something more about the doors having a mind of their own, maybe. I don't know if that's authentic or a bug, but hey, it's interesting. Let's put it that way. Anyway, we're coming up to the next station stop, which is Cross Hill. Interesting, you can do I think it's a once a day or 2 times a day service that starts or ends at Cross Hill from Glasgow Central, which is interesting. Ooh, yeah, the lighting in the cab definitely needs a touch up. Didn't darken there quick enough through the very short tunnel. Oops, opened the doors way too early there. Oh, this time the game is registering it. Okay, it's loading the passengers. That's what I like to see. Good. Better get out of the way. There's another 380 coming in. The next station stop is Queen's Park. Right, let's take a look at the chat. I've been ignoring it for a little bit. I do apologise. Isle of Wight transport. Just turn the throttle off for a second. Cam needs to be more worn out. It certainly does, no question about that. Sounds like reused 700 sounds I'm hearing. It's actually accurate. Oh, right. I mean, to be honest, I haven't watched or listened to any authentic, recordings of the 380 in action, with doors opening and closing or coming to a standstill or taking off from a station. But from what I gather, it sounds okay. I mean, judging from the forums, especially, some people said, some elements sound okay, some are a little bit off, and some are just right, apparently. So I'll take their word for it. Isle of Wight transport wouldn't be a desire without problems. Last desire I went on was on the Portsmouth direct line. Yeah, that'll probably be the next. Now the Dovetail have built, this 380 Desire multiple unit. It's only a matter of time before we get some sort of a rendition of the Portsmouth direct line. I don't think it'll be the full line from London Waterloo to Portsmouth, but I don't know, maybe Waterloo to Woking or something like that. Let's go full pelt this time with the throttle. Yeah, things for Dovetail to do to this 380. Definitely the lighting in the cab needs to be sorted out. The horrendous rain sound effects need to be replaced. It's irritating as hell, believe me. I mean, it's just a general train sim world thing. They've had these sounds, those rain interior sounds for years. It just needs to be stripped out and replaced and have some newer ones. Or just better edited sounds would be nice. As far as rain sounds go in the cab. A touch up on the horn would be cool. Right, let's get out of the cab for a second. I want to have a... I'll just turn that off a second. Which one was it? Nope. Not that one. That should do it. Oh yeah, vigilance. Oh yeah. Right, open sesame. That's a nice animation there. The door's opening. Sounded good too. Danger electricity. Very good. I mean, these units certainly have lots of doors. You got this door here. Can you not open these doors? I don't think you can unless you're coupled up. You got that door there. And there's these doors, which you can open and close as well. Let's have a look at the interior. And there's no posters or anything ScotRail wise, which is disappointing. You have this though. The emergency equipment and exits. And a little guide of what to do in case of an emergency. That is a good touch. Seats are cool for the children, that is. Look at that. Nice.
May I have your attention, please?
Pattern on the seats, don't look too bad.
Remote video monitoring is in use at this station for your personal safety and security.
That electrical current has a bad looping sound. That's not good. So you got a disabled toilet. Good. God, that sound is really annoying. Looping. Oh, look at that. You got that text. British Transport Police. Ah, very good. That's a nice touch. I don't want to give up control, thank you. General waste. Big bags. That's coming from the pantograph. That is a very annoying sound. The sound is okay, it's just loop. It's a loop that really puts me off. Let's shut those doors. Let's get back in the cab and prepare for departure. Oops. Normal. Normal. Excellent. DRA, just making sure everything's all correct. There we go. Right, let's go to the next and final stop, which is Glasgow Central. Come on, train. Let's go. Thank you. We're up and running. Ashley Coles, hey, how are you? I'm very well, thank you. Hope you're well. Hope you're doing good. Nice track sounds there. There's a 314 that's waiting for us to get out of the way. Commando, I've yet to experience a Desire in real life, thankfully. Well, if you do one day, then hopefully it's a solid overall experience. If your train runs on time, or even just like 5 minutes late, that's a good experience in my book. Isle of Wight Transport was going to put the 380 on Birmingham and London Midland livery. Oh, that's a very good. That's a good shout for a livery. I'm sure someone on the community club thing or the Train Sim community website would have already painted up the 380 in London Midland colours. Right, we've got to wait. We're running late, actually. So why have we got a red signal? Just wait for a second. Isle of Wight Transport Might as well go and get it. Staying up 3 a.m. Oh my goodness, that's dedication right there. Ashley Cole got a 375 white blue southeastern. Oh, cup. Oh, cool. Where is the DRA? The driver reminders appliance. I think it's down here, isn't it? There you go. That works. DBWS stop override. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Hazard warning lights, though, they do work. We've got some trains that's coming out of Glasgow, so we just have to wait for clearance to proceed. I think they're both 380s. I think so. Oh wow, that's cool. Welcome to Glasgow Central. Is that like the big control tower controlling everything and everything regarding Glasgow Central? Maybe signalling and all that. Look at that, what's this? Oh, it's the O2 Academy. Oh, that is a nice touch, the rolling stocks. Is that meant to be the Rolling Stones, maybe? I don't know. But the O2 Academy in Glasgow. Well. That doesn't look too shabby. It's not bad at all. Alright, let's go. We've been given clearance. So we're pulling into Glasgow Central platform 10. And how many trains are at Glasgow Central at the moment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not too bad. Rush hour's just finished, so it will be noticeably quiet, which is fine. Means the game's stable. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit disappointing that obviously the most important buttons obviously work, like your safety systems and your DRAs and the reverser and the lights and so on and so forth. It just would be nice to have more in-depth features, like like the CCTV cameras working when the train is not in motion. This screen here could work. This keypad here, those buttons there on the desk. So yeah, there is functionality, but there is limited functionality in terms of what you can do. Unfortunately, that kind of will be rectified when TSG comes along with his upgraded DBBR 101. What was it, like the expert version? So it's probably means we're now going to get an expert line of DLCs for the more hardcore Train Sim World fans. Unfortunately, this is going to be more expensive, and you have to pay for the same thing again. But I mean, why can't TSG just upgrade the current 101? Then you won't have to pay a penny for it. But hey ho, there you are. I won't get the expert 101. As much as I like in-depth, things in Train Sim World, I'm not going to pay a locomotive that I've already got. I'm sorry. I know the cab car is a nice touch, and obviously the 101 will be very, very different to operate and visually, inside and out. But yeah, it's just not worth my money, is it? But there we are. That concludes the anti-clockwise service around the circle. We stopped at Pollokshields West, Maxwell Park, Shawlands, Pollokshields East, Langside, Cathcart, Mount Florida, Cross Hill, Queen's Park, which I didn't actually get out and have a look, see if the stadium was been implemented into the route. Hampden Park, I should say. Pollokshields East, and finally stopped at Glasgow Central. Let's return to the menu. Don't know if I'll do another service. I mean, there's not much really to do with the 380, is there? I mean, I've seen how it works. I've seen what you can do. I've seen what you can't do. Yeah, I mean, how long's the stream been? 54 minutes. Shall I do another service? I don't know, let's have a little look. I'm not too bothered if Newton, Neilston, Storm Circle. That's in the rain, isn't it? All the snow. Neilston to Glasgow Central. Oh, we got an empty stop move there. It's an interesting one. Should we do that one? Let's do that one. Do an empty stop move. Have a look at Shields Depot, unless it's at night time, like 12 AM or something. I have a very funny feeling it might be late at night, but we'll see. Oh, 1931. Oh, we will get away with that. Nice lighting as well, for once. Night light. Master key on. I wish the instrument lights could be brighter, you know, at dusk or early evening. They just don't stand out as much with the newer Trainsim World lighting. I do not know why. There's no depot whistle, is there? Just came into my head. So how could this be? There's a signal bell. No depot whistle. This is absurd. Right, what have we got? 4-car train. Not in service. That PIS display is good. Yeah, pretty sharp. And 380s and 314s all over the place. Oh, there's a 170 there. Oh no, I was wrong. My bad. It looked like a 170 on the side view. I like the fact that the trains, some trains actually share the platform. It just shows you how crammed and busy it can be. There's the 385 with those horrendous sounds. Whoops. Turned on the wipers. Sorry about that. Let's go. Here's the rain. Have it on interval, I think. There we are. That's better. Sometimes this weather system is very odd. Sometimes with their journey mode services. Look at it. It's a lovely evening, and yet it's raining. Typical British weather, I'd say, but yeah. Something I don't like, you know, if it's raining, make it look like it's raining, you know, as far as the sky is concerned. That's me then, just probably just moaning at weather in general. Shouting at the clouds. Make it look like it's raining, so I know what coat to put on. So, Shields Depot is down here. And I think what we have to do is come there, change ends, and then go into the depot. Be interested to see what they've done at Shields Depot. They've made a few changes to it. Well, we will see if that is proven to be correct. Commander, long story short, he blamed the player base for not being able to develop properly. Is that TSG, is it? Oh, right. It's interesting. We have a red light coming up soon if it doesn't change in a very short space of time. Oh, you're on PC for Games Commander. Don't blame you. You're less restricted on PC. You get all sorts of things like mods and all that jazz. Right, let's increase the power. See what it's like. On the slippery rails. Handling it pretty well. Right, let's apply the brakes. Commander mods ruin games for me. Like PC is good, but not for modern games. Everything is just paywalled behind Steam. That is true. I mean, the mods for Train Sim World is, well, some of them are very, very good. Some of them, not so much. Right, let's reduce the speed. Especially those huge route enhancement packs, they're really, really cool. I like those. Isle of Wight Transport, the depot whistle should be on the dashboard. On the dashboard. Where on the dashboard? Is that it there? That's a signal bell. I'll bet you it's one of those buttons that you can't actually use. Maybe because Dovetail can't or couldn't be bothered to get the sound of the depot whistle in the unit. We need to brake now. Wait until 1941. So, what do we shut down the unit? I take it we do. Oh, you got different pantograph choices. You got VCB. I don't want to change it in case I break it. Up or on, down and off, which I've just broken. Wonderful. I'm an idiot. Let's turn the wipers off. Let's turn all the safety systems off. Everything. All of them off. Train traction interlock switch. I don't think we need to mess around with that. I think we're okay. Exterior lights, markers only. I think we're okay. Depends on what the game will let me do. Let's change ends and see what happens, I suppose. Shut that door. That's not being used anymore today. Damn, those lights are bright. Jeez. Oh, maybe not. The game won't let me do it. Okay, fair enough. We'll carry on then. We'll do part 2. That was useless of me, shutting down the train and for nothing. Never mind. I could have carried on, but never mind. Commando, look what they're doing to Battlefield. It's disgraceful. They literally cease and desist you for wanting to play Battlefield 3. I don't know anything about Battlefield 3, to be honest with you, Commando, but yeah, it sounds frustrating. Right, we've magically changed ends. I want to go in the different camera mode for a second. Not camera mode, controller configuration. I want to have a zoom into these buttons. I can't read that. It's a bit too blurry for my liking. You could probably read those under the buttons. It's probably clearer for you to read it than me. Particularly the ones at the side here. I can't make out what that is there. Let's close the doors. Cab lighting. Oh yeah. Can I read it a bit clearer? No, I can't. Oh, hello. Oh, that's the door. I thought it was like a handle to scroll the destination displays, maybe. Let's use the blind. That works. The windows. Good. They work, at least. Yeah, but I can't see the depot whistle. You should be able to use it. Unless it's on the TMS screen, maybe. I'd be very surprised if it was. Shouldn't be. Ooh. It's a bit irritating, especially if you want to do a empty stop move and you want to sound the appropriate whistle, but obviously you can't do that. Oh dear. Right, let's check the points. I haven't done this in a while. Check manual points. They all seem to be tickety-boo. Yep. Going to proceed into Shields Depot. Isle of Wight Transport as a mod for the 700. A CCTV mod might come to the Class 380. Ooh. Oh, these are the versions before their refurbishment, or if they've had their refurbishment. Oh no! Oops. My bad. I pressed the wrong switch. Hopefully the unit will forgive me and I can carry on. Here we go. Just trying to sound the horn on my approach. Right. So this is Shields Depot. I don't think you could access this depot before. I think the doors were closed permanently. So it's a nice touch. I do like the fact they made this depot usable. I swear before you couldn't go in this depot. The doors were just closed, and Dovetail only modelled the exterior, but it's nice that they've modelled the interior. I'll give them that. So what you should be able to do is hop down there into the inspection pit and look underneath the train. In theory, whether the game will actually let you do that, that's a different story. But yeah, that concludes the depot run. Pretty straightforward. I want to carry on actually. I want to get out of the train. Let's just turn the wipers off for a second. Just switch the unit off. Neutral. Master. God. Master key off. Wipers. Lights, I should say. To off. So in theory, we should be able to go down into the pit. That's very well lighted, I must say. The lighting looks very good. Come on, game, let us go under the train. Let us go under the train. No, we can't. Oh, what a shame. Couple looks good though. Never mind. Oh, now I can't get out. Oh no, yes I can. Oh, there we go. Right then, let's return to the main menu. I think I'll call it a day, I think. Commander, keep in mind as well the mod community for Train Sim, and the main reason it's so crap for everyone else on other platforms. Well, I mean, I will give credit to some aspects of the modding community on Train Sim World, because they showcase the game with their various mods in a much better light than what Dovetail do, especially their route packs. For example, like for Birmingham, London Brighton, Great Western Express, and even some Deutsche Bahn. Wonderful reskins as well on locomotives like the 101 or the 401. So, but you can only do it on PC because I imagine the hardware and the way to do it is much easier and more powerful than even the PlayStation 5 could or the Xbox Series consoles. Whether we will get those access to those mods on consoles in the very far future, who knows? But yeah, there we go. That concludes this stream on the BR class 380 electric multiple unit. I will, though, before I go, show you the timetable. So it's 326 services altogether. And you can do some empty stop moves with the 170, just a measly 2. 314, that pretty much does a big chunk of services as the 380. The 385, free car variant that is, that just does depot moves throughout the day. And the 52, the 33, the 31, the 20, the 37, the 40, the 45 and the 47 all do rail tour services. And the 66 does a couple of engineering work trains and railhead treatment train duties as well. So yeah, that concludes the stream on the BR class 380 electric multiple unit. Overall, I'd say I'd give it, for now, I think a 7 out of 10 I think is a decent score. There are some issues with it, the lighting in the cab, and certainly some interior and exterior sounds. Don't need changing, they just need tweaking a little bit, just edited a bit better. You know, but apart from that, I think the multiple unit is good, modelled very well. Timetable is excellent as far as I can tell. Much more busier than before, and I think the route upgrade as well to Cathcart Circle is a welcome boost for the Glasgow Cathcart Circle. So I do recommend that now is the time to get the Glasgow Cathcart Circle if you haven't done so already. But do I recommend you get the 380 at full price? No, I don't think so. I don't think it's Dovetail's best multiple unit they've built in Train Sim World, but it's you know, the 380 isn't too shabby. It's okay. So it's a 7 out of 10 for me, and I recommend you pick it up on a discount if you could. So that concludes this stream. If you enjoyed it, then feel free to hit the thumbs up button below. And if you like what you see or hear for the first time, then feel free to hit the subscribe button below. The next stream will be on Sunday. Yes, it is. Sunday, the 21st of July 2024, where I'll be taking a look at the DBBR 218 diesel locomotive. Looking forward to getting my hands and having a play on that one. So I'd just like to say thank you very much for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time.